Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. So today's Pick a Card Tarot Love Reading. We are going over you versus them. We're going to look into your feelings, their feelings, the connecting feelings, as well as some hidden truths in the connection, what the future holds or outcome, potential outcomes for this connection at this time. And at the end of each pile, I will pull letters and attributes to help you know if you're in the right pile. So I have 3 piles for you guys today. Pile 1, we have the Dream Keepers Tarot with the rainbow moonstone here. Dream Keepers Tarot for pile 1. Pile 2, we have this clear quartz heart with the Muse Tarot. In pile 3, I have this pyrite heart and the Star Tarot for pile 3. So take a deep breath, go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, you could just have messages in more than one pile. There will be an energy check-in at the beginning of each pile to kind of help you see if you're in the right spot, as well as the attributes in the reading. If you want to watch different piles for different people, totally fine, up to you. The timestamps will be in the description box below. I wanted to take a quick moment just to say thank you for all the recent support, all the love. I was a little sick, so I couldn't put out as many videos as I wanted to this week. So thank you for those who reached out. I am feeling a little bit better. I may cough here and there, but I'm doing much, much better. So thank you for everyone who sent me good vibes. As always, thank you for all your support, all the donations to the channel, all the tarot decks that we've received. We're using 2 decks that were donations. And so, as well as the donations, the recent donations on here on Super Thanks and on PayPal. So you guys are so amazing. So thank you again for all the support. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I'll leave these up for a moment. If you need more time, feel free to pause the screen. I also did want to mention I do personal readings as well. You can find the information in the description box below if you're interested in getting a personal reading. So thanks guys. I will see you at your pile. Hello, 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 my lovely friends. For pile 1, we are doing a reading you versus them. We'll go over feelings, connecting feelings, hidden truths, the future of this connection. I'm going to start with energy check-in. I'm going to be doing you versus them. For some of you, this energy might be flip-flop, so you might have to pick a side. But just for the sake of this reading, I'll be calling it you versus them. So let me pull some cards just energetically. Check in. Okay. Oop, I guess I need one for them. All right, they're gonna get to. Hope everybody is doing well. If you're here and you're returning, don't forget to give me a like. It always helps me out. All right, move these to the side. Stay. All right, let's see. So you versus them, energy check-in. This should help you know if you're in the right pile. I will be doing attributes and letters at the end if for those that need extra confirmation. So we have morning. We have some breakfast stuff in here. So there could be something that's important with morning for you. Could be a morning person. We have brother raccoon, a safe place for you to go. So you could be the type of person that holds safety for others. There could be a raccoon connection here. All right, we have guarded. I'm actually just going to pull these and then we'll talk about this in a minute. We have guarded, kind of like this guarded heart picture. We have sad, depressed, grief, forlorn, and play hard. Find the time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. So there's energy of playing hard. Let's see. Then we have retreats. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Magnetize, desire, passion, love. We have security. We have your imaginary friend, childhood treasures resurface. And then we have Wednesday could be important for some reason, or suckers. Looks like they're, never had these. Chupa Chups. Anyways, I'll be back. So the Terminator here. I feel like this is the more important one, but for some of you, Wednesday may be important. That energy of Wednesday. I was born on a Wednesday. Anywho, but all right. So you versus them. So on this side, this energy is, you know, someone that kind of has a guarded heart, but they tend to be safe. I feel like this person is safe with other people's energy. They may have a hard time feeling safe though, and keep themselves a little more guarded, but they do like to have fun. They like to play around, enjoy the other person. And again, mourning could be significant for this person. Either you have, I don't know, it just gives me morning person vibes. But then we have kind of how they're feeling is sad, depressed, grief, and forlorn. So on this side, we have retreat. So this person, there may be, one person may have retreated. Someone could also just be very connected to nature. The magnetized is desire, passion, love. So this person feels sad about what's going on in the connection, but this person feels a desire, a passion for this other person. There's like a mesmerized kind of vibe here. And then we have security. I feel like one of your people like works security actually. And then we have your imaginary friend, childhood treasure. So some of you guys, there could be children connected in this. There could be, knowing someone from your past, knowing something from your childhood. We have butterflies. We have this little dragon that kind of looks like a butterfly, but kind of looks like a bee kind of little vibe here. The number 15. But this person on this side feels like they've kind of like maybe taken a step back, gone within. Maybe that's something, a pattern they've done since they were a child. And nature could be very important to them, but this person feels like they still have, I'll be pulling tarot to get more of their feelings, but still has a lot of passion and love and desire. They feel secure in the connection, or secure or safe with you or this person. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to stick with the you versus them. So again, if you need to flip-flop, feel free. So this person in this connection, they've always felt safe, and this person on this side keeps people safe. They honor other people's hearts. They honor people's dreams and wishes. But this person's feeling very guarded. And they may feel the need to guard themselves from this person because of this person retreating. But this person, even if they have retreated, it's not over for them. They feel like they'll be back. But this has caused sadness on this side. And I apologize, I'm probably going to clear my throat a lot. I am just getting over being sick or fighting off a sickness. I never actually full-blown got sick, but I've just been trying to rest, but I didn't want to take too long off from filming something for you guys. So yeah, that's kind of where we are with you versus them. So we're going to jump into the tarot. So if you feel like you're in the right spot, stick around. We're going to pull some tarot cards for each person and go over that, and then we'll be pulling connecting cards. So I'll be using one deck for one person, another deck for, or one deck for you, the one that you picked, and then a different deck for them. So we have the Four of Cups. So there could be a feeling of rejection here. We do have sadness, a feeling of being overlooked, missed out, or some sort of missed opportunity. This feels like a missed opportunity. And there's sadness, anxiety, overthinking going on over here. Page of Pentacles. It's like this feeling of I deserve more. I deserve more than what you gave me. I deserve an apology. I deserve something tangible and real. And also I'm getting the vibe that somebody, this is probably a one-off, somebody like returned some stuff. Like if someone gave you a gift, like I don't know, I'm getting like this message around someone giving something back. Like someone gave you a gift and you're like, I don't want it, take it back. And then we have this King of Swords that's kind of under this Nine of Swords energy. And it's a feeling of just overthinking, trying to figure this out. It's like, what went wrong? What happened here in this connection? Let's see what's going on their side. What's going on this other person's side? And then I will pull some in between. What's going on with this person? The Magician. The Empress. Nine of Wands. King of Wands. All right, over on this side, this person still feels extremely drawn, very attracted to this person. It's like they're still, like, again, mesmerized. We have magnetized, but I keep getting mesmerized. This person still has a lot of feelings for you. They're in their energy. There's a little stubbornness here going on. So I don't know what caused any sort of disconnect or why this person's feeling so bad, but this person's still like, oh yeah, things are good. Like I still feel drawn to you. So this also might be where if you're feeling like, I don't know what happened, I don't know what went wrong, I feel like things were going and then it kind of is a miss and you didn't get a lot of clarity from this person, but you're wanting clarity. And maybe that's like kind of almost driving you crazy a little bit, like trying to figure this out, like what went wrong, what happened. And then this person doesn't necessarily feel like they're sad the same way, but they also feel it because they know what's going on. They know that it's not over. They know they want to come back. They may be working through something again with that childhood friend. Feels like someone's had some sort of childhood pattern trauma come up. Maybe they're trying to work through, that. But they don't feel as sad because it's like the ball's in their court is kind of how it feels. And so, they might not realize how upset you are either. Like this is like just goodbye for right now. Or, I mean, some of you guys, it may just be a little conflict. It might not be goodbye. You might be thinking things are over. This person's like, oh no, it's just a little friction. They're also, if you guys are together, just starting to date somebody, there is like this feeling of, oh, is this not going to work out? Am I, there's just anxiety and overthinking going on over here, but not so much over here because they don't think there's a problem. Again, the energy over here gives so much safety to this person, but they're not giving you that in return. So it does feel unfair. So let's see. What's the connecting energy? The Empress again. So a lot of attraction on both sides, wanting to grow together, wanting to build something. We have the Ten of Cups right there. There's a lot of love between these two people. A lot of attraction. Yep. Oh, we have a King and Queen of Wands. This is a soul level connection card with the Six of Cups right here for me. So this is really interesting. This reminds me of like, if things are this good between you guys, this might be someone that's just is afraid of things going wrong. This feels like almost someone who's like anxiously attached and they tell themselves, like their brain almost tells them mean stories, in the in-between, like if someone takes too long to come back or, something like that. If you resonate with being an anxiously attached person, I'm a recovering anxiously attached person, and I'm telling you, learning about your attachment styles and healing and working through the things that trigger them is life-changing. So if you know that that's you and you have those tendencies, it is subconscious, so don't beat yourself up too much, but it can be, you can rewire your brain. You can rewire these patterns. And I'm telling you, you will just feel so much differently in relationships. again, it's life-changing. It's life-changing. So especially with this this energy, it's like this person's like all in. This person's like, oh, they might not like me, I'm guarded, I've been hurt, you know. They may have done something to cause you to feel this way. I'm not trying to discount that, guys, but the energy in the middle there, I mean, there's so much attraction. There's potential for some sort of family here. Some of you guys may actually have children with this person. There may be children tied up in this because we have the Empress here and she's literally pregnant, and this Ten of Cups can represent a family. But they may, you know, with this I'll be back and retreat, they may have dipped out on you, but it's definitely not over for them. You made them feel so safe. I mean, if you want to let them back in, you know, that's completely up to you. Because if you feel this bad, then they must have done something that's pretty, you know, to make you feel that way. Again, if you do have anxious tendencies, they may have done something to trigger that. But again, just for yourself, not for the sake of this connection. I know I'm harping on this, but just, it's so life-changing. So please do yourself a favor and work on those things. Again, not for this person, for you, because it's so hard. It's so hard when you have those tendencies. And again, they're subconscious and they're deeply rooted from things. But anyways, moving on from that, I'm just saying that all in love. But yeah, the connecting energy is really beautiful. Okay, interesting. All right, I'm going to get some more feeling cards. How are you feeling towards this person currently? I mean, I think we know, but let's see. Let's see if we can get some deeper insight into feelings here. The Chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing codependencies. So you might feel like this is a runner chaser. Again, if they've dipped out, you feel like chasing, you have this fear of abandonment, you feel like they've abandoned you. They still think you're right as rain. But again, if you didn't do anything to this person, there's no reason for them to feel, I mean, other than unless they felt remorse. Maybe we'll get that in their deeper feeling, but yeah, interesting. Okay, let's see. See their deeper feelings here. Let me get insight to deeper feelings. Love, gosh, this person is enamored with you. They are all about you. This person feels like you're selfless, like you are the greatest thing since sliced bread. Pile one. All right, let's grab another deck. Let's see what we get. Let's see how you're feeling. Husband and wife. Some of you guys are maybe a marriage. Maybe there was some infidelity. Maybe there's been a separation. We have fears, unsettled feelings about your mate. But there's love for measure and commitment here. So there was like, you could see yourself, if you're not married, you could see yourself marrying this person, but now there's something that's caused you to feel unsettled about your mate. All right, let's see. Deeper feelings for them. Pendulum, considering multiple choices, indecision, confusion, fear of change. So that might be this person, maybe they were unsure, maybe they retreated, trying to figure things out. But again, it's not a lack in you. I guess that's my biggest point so far, is it's not a lack of anything you've done or how you've shown up or how they view you, pile one. They're just figuring their own, again, childhood patterns out. Again, we don't have to use that as an excuse. You don't have to put up with that, but just understand it. It feels like it's a them, not you situation. All right, we have confusion. So yeah, you're feeling puzzles, confused, unclear. Maybe that's why you're trying to gain clarity, like what happened? Like, why did you pull back? So if you are anxious, they could be avoidant, even though they feel all these amazing things to you. If they did retreat and they feel like this, or they put up their wall with that Nine of Wands. So yeah, it could be that anxious, avoidant kind of situation. But the avoidants don't run because of a lack of liking you. It's like emotions scare them. So we have loss. So there is grief, sorrow, and pain. So they are sad. at this time. There is sadness here. It's kind of nice to see, because all this is like, okay, why would you retreat from this person? Why would you go? But they are just so enamored with your beauty and everything that you are. Again, it's not just how you look, it's like your soul. You're like a safe haven for people. And again, the chemistry was on point. There could be some sort of either, or one of you guys could have kids and the other person, maybe someone was a little afraid of that. Maybe that's why they pulled back. But this energy is stunning between the two of you. Okay. Let's see. Where do I want to go next? I'm going to pull a couple of these. How are you? What's going on with you? I mean, I think we know, but let's get a little deeper. Adventure. Maybe you liked a sense of adventure about this person. All right, that was way too many. Let's see. Oh my goodness. All right, they feel like they want to say a lot. All right, we have flirt. They definitely like flirting with you. The moment I saw you, this person's like love at first sight. Wishing on the stars, you are amazing. You're like the warm sun on my face. Pile one, I feel like you're the prize here. For whatever reason, they retreated, but again, it's not a lack. This person just can't handle their stuff, if that's your scenario. If you're seeing somebody and you're just kind of curious, but you're anxious about, do they really like me? You know, because this retreat, you know, they could just be slower on replying or something. Some of you, this may be a newer relationship and you're not quite sure. This person definitely has a lot of feelings for you. They have put you very highly on a pedestal. But at the same time, that's left you feeling confused. So look into that a little bit. Is that your own stuff, or are they doing stuff that causes that? Sometimes we meet people that trigger us so we can heal, you know? And I'm not saying that if they've done something really wrong, that's an excuse, it's fine. That's not okay. But triggers, if we can use our triggers and the things that trigger us and the things that highlight our wounding and use that for self-development and growth, then those things stop happening to you. Like if you ever utter, why is this happening again? Why is this repeating? It's because there's something that needs to be healed or changed or viewed differently and responded to differently. It's because you haven't worked on that shadow. And I hate to break it to you, like healing is not fun, but you can run and ignore it. But these same scenarios keep coming up because your soul wants to move past this. And it's really important that you heal those parts of yourself. So until you do, you're going to keep repeating the cycle, either with the same person or with everybody you meet. I don't quite know why it's like that. So I'm sorry, but that is just kind of how it is, you know? All right, let's see if we can see some hidden truths in this connection. I'm going to kind of just do middle. So we'll do some hidden truths and kind of see what the future holds. All right. Hard to say goodbye. So if this person did, it wasn't an easy choice for them. That's something you might not realize, that it wasn't easy. Hidden truths. So these hidden truths are things that you don't realize. Hidden truths. That this person is ready to release the love block. So they're ready to release what binds them. And we did have that 9 of Wands, and in this deck, it was very much like a knotted rope. So this person is ready to release the block that's holding them back. Again, I'll be back. And I think and expect the unexpected. We have another pregnant person, so that might be a big sign for you guys. Maybe this person wants to come back and start a family with you, and that's one thing you don't realize, that they do want to have this family. They do want to have this happy life. But it says, think the impossible, the unexpected. So something that you never would expect from this person, they're coming back and wanting possibly to start some sort of family with you, or to accept your family or something like that. All right, let's Let's look at what the future holds for now. And energetically, how this look. What is the future of this connection? Where's this connection going? And then I'll pull letters and attributes. Well, we got 2 of Cups and the Sun right there. That's always pretty. All right. I love this little mini Lightseers tarot. I have the full-size deck too. It's just one of my all-time favorite decks. So, all right, let's see. What's the future of this connection? We have the World. We have the Lovers, so Gemini showing up. We have Justice and the Moon. Okay. So Gemini, Libra, Pisces nods here. We have all major arcana. So this relationship, the future looks very strong. Things could complete. Now, the World can be a completion of a cycle. So whatever is cycling through is going to complete out. Lovers is about a choice, but it's also about, you know, again, coming together. And Justice is about things being fair, balanced, also can represent marriage, since we're looking at future. And then the Moon being here, I kind of want to clarify this Moon a little bit. Can we get some more insight about this Moon? So the Moon is usually about stepping into the light, being seen, but also fears around that and cycles around that. Okay. So I think that the fears that are being faced now are planning ahead with this 2 of Wands, the Hierophant, traditional ideas, possibly marriage again. This person, you know, you may want something traditional, you may want a family, all this stuff, and what you don't realize, because again, we have think the impossible and unexpected. This person may come back and say, hey, you know, I want to have a solid connection. I want to be grounded, because you had a venture over here. So you may see this person that's kind of like fly by the seat of their pants, go off and do their own thing, want more big things in life, and doesn't want to be settled down. But this really does feel like this person's going to face their fears around settling down, around traditional things. The Hierophant, I want to give a nod to Taurus as well. And then the King of Pentacles here is that they're going to face their fears about, again, commitment. With Justice being here too, these are 2 marriage cards. And then we have the Lovers. So wow, pile one. I was not expecting this when I pulled your, I mean, goodness. All right, so let's, for those that need extra confirmation, like if you know this was your person, awesome. And this was your reading, cool. If you feel the need that you need a little bit of extra confirmation, I'm going to pull some letters and some attributes. I will say with these now, if you know this is your person and your person's initials doesn't come up, or your initials don't come up, honor what your intuition is telling you about this reading. Again, my intention for pulling these are for those who need the confirmation. So those who need the confirmation, please provide that for them. Go through these real quick. So we have a Z, an O, a Z, so double letters. Oh wait, is that? Nope, these are both Z's. Okay, I thought maybe it was an N. All right, we have an E, or an E, a G, a G. We have egg. We did have eggs here, so eggs might be like, maybe someone has an egg allergy or something. Eggs could be important. We do have eggs. So we have E, G, G, S, E, H, another G, triple letters, B, C, F, W, another B, an M. So we do have M. All right. We have intense eyes. Someone has intense eyes. So with these confirmations, since we're kind of doing you versus them, that could be you or them. We have loner. We have Aries showing up. We have Aquarius. We have the infinity sign. So again, things going around and around. We have this little medical staff, so somebody could be in the medical field of some sort. We have skeleton here, so someone that had a lot of skeletons in their closet or concealed a lot of truths, or you may have recently found out about a secret about them. We have magnetic, which we had magnetic here. So this person sees you as magnetic. Maybe you've been described as having a magnetic personality. Okay, we have the High Priestess, the Chariot, so Cancer showing up, and the Knight of Cups. It definitely feels like this is someone that you dated, or they come in a knight in shining armor. Chariot being here, there also could be a long distance for some of you. We did have the World that also can represent some distance. High Priestess, so this could be one of you, or some of you could be a tarot reader. I was going to say that earlier. Could be psychic or have some sort of insights. This also could feel like an intuitive connection for you. We have the 7th house, so Libra showing up again. We have an X, so this person could be your ex. We have another W, an F. All right, let's pull 1 or 2 more. Anything else for those needing extra confirmation? We have shy, so we had loner, shy. Oop. We have the 12th house, so Pisces showing up again. That's stuff in there. All right, and I'll take these last 2. So we have quiet and light eyes. So we had intense eyes, light eyes. So there's something about the eye intensity here. Quiet, shy, a bit of a loner, but someone's magnetic. So there you go, pile 1. There is your reading, you versus them. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, comment, share this with someone you think would enjoy this reading. As always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me, and I hope you have a good one. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 2. You picked the clear quartz beautiful heart here and the Muse Tarot. So we are going over you versus them, kind of what's going on, how's everyone feeling. So I'll be first starting off with energy kind of check-in with oracle cards, and then we'll do tarot to get your feelings, their feelings. We'll get connecting feelings, and then we're going to look into some hidden truths in this connection, what the future holds, like where this connection is going. And then at the end, for those who need extra confirmation on if this is their pile, I'll be pulling letters and attributes as well. So I'm going to start with oracle cards first, just to kind of get us an energy check-in. So I'll be doing you versus them. If for some of you it's flip-flopped, then flip-flop it, but I'll be referring to it as you versus them. Okay, so pile 2, them. Hope everybody's doing well. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you want to be a part of the channel, but I'm just happy to have you here, spending your time here. Those returning, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to give me a like, a share, a comment, and if you just say hey, where you're watching from, or throw me an emoji, I always appreciate that. All right, last energy check-in versus them. Let's move these guys out of the way. All right, let's see what we have. So this, again, is supposed to be you, them. If you need to switch, go ahead and do that. We have a Breakfast Club reference. We have Eat My Shorts here. So there could be like a sense of rebelness. There could be a sense of like frustration or resentment going on energetically on your side. We do have self-care, clear your energy field, and focus on yourself before acting. So there may be like some frustration going on with Bender here with the Eat My Shorts, but in retreating and kind of doing your own thing. We do have communicative, honest, open, truthful. So you are very honest, open, and truthful, possibly about your feelings. You've shared, you have a clear throat chakra. We have self-worth. Wow. So, okay, we have self-care and self-worth. We hold up a mirror. So some of you guys may have recently been doing work around this, even though you seem a little frustrated toward this person. And maybe you finally stood up to this person. You're like, no, I know my worth. I know I know my care, I know my value. So you're like, eh. This also like kind of feels like, even though this is more like toxic if I look at that character, a little more toxic, but this also feels like maybe someone who has put up some boundaries, been very open and honest about what they need. And if you're like, if someone can't do that, then you're like, eh, no. And then we have Kitsune. I will show you whom to trust. So with this card, it shows that you're a very trustworthy person, but you're also being very selective around who you let in your energy. There could be a fox connection too. I know in my music deck, I think there's someone suggests a song by a band called Kitsune. I haven't listened to it. I just know it comes up a lot. So maybe there's a reference for someone as well. So, all right. I'm trying to figure out how I want to put these. All right, let's look at their energy. Let's see where their energy. And again, if this doesn't sound like either of you at all, then this might not be your pile. You can check another pile or possibly another reading. I have a ton of them. So we have Dragonling Garden, a new world is born. So there could be some sort of newness going on with this person. We do have a couple, 1, 2, 3, 4 little baby. Oh, there's a bird here. So 5, 6. Okay, frogs, never mind. I was going to say like there could be some little babies, but someone may have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a lot of kids. 6 kids, no judgment. We do have spark. So this person does feel a spark. There is a connection here, possibly an instant connection for this person. We have calm, balanced, trusting, happy. Interesting. Okay. Here and now, your true love is already part of your life. All right. And then Bodacious Bod. These are, that's so 80s Oracle. I love this. I don't ever use it that much, but I just felt like using it in this reading. So this person on this part feels very attracted. They are very present. They're very in the now, but yet they're keeping their calm, but they're extremely attracted. They think you have a bodacious bod. They're very into you. I think this is Jane Fonda. I can't remember the name of that movie. There could be some sort of this could be a new connection for some of you. There could be just a new phase that's kind of been re-sparked, but yeah, this person is keeping their calm. So it's interesting. This is interesting energies between these two people. Someone is a little more self-focused, but knowing their worth, a little bit of a rebel vibe there. I feel like for somebody out there, this is like an inside joke or something. So I feel like that came up for a reason. And this person is, again, very attracted. They're here now. They want to be a part of this. They want this beginning. They want this to grow. They want this to be born, this come to life. And then they find you extremely attractive, especially your body. But yet they feel calm and they feel trustworthy. Like they feel like they can trust this person. So again, it says, I will show you whom to trust. So it's like, I'm trusting, I'm trustworthy kind of vibe here. So, okay, let's see. Let's get into the tarot to get some feelings. I'm just going to pull tarot and we'll see what comes up at first, and then I will pull specific oracle cards for feelings if they don't come up here. But let's see. So this fight is going to be for this. I'm going to use a different deck. A different deck for this side. All right, so let's see what's going on here. We have a Page of Pentacles, a Four of Wands, the Death card, so Scorpio energy showing up, Five of Wands, that was on the bottom of the deck. All right, let's go into this person real quick. So kind of over here, it's kind of energy of I want to give something to this. There could be a recent transformation about how you felt, how you're feeling about this person. you may have been like doing your own thing for quite some time, or really, again, just focused on yourself. And here kind of comes this person. Again, for some of you, I feel like this is a newer connection, where it's kind of like transform things. You're like, oh, okay, like I feel stable in this, but there is a little bit of fight against that, which is kind of what we have here. There's like a lot of balance, there's transformation, there's someone that's done their healings, doing their work, but yet there's a little bit of a fight against this with that rebel-y energy of John Bender right there. And I apologize for anyone who hasn't seen The Breakfast Club. I think it's phenomenal. It might be a nostalgic thing though. I do understand that, but if you haven't, it's a classic. It's an 80s classic. It's worth watching. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on over here on this side. It's them. 8 of Wands. King of Wands. The Moon, so Pisces energy showing up. Aquarius energy showing up with the star here. Okay. Let's look at the connecting energy. Just to kind of give a little recap, I will jump into these more, but we have a lot of communication, possibly a quick change. Again, for this person, it feels like either this is a new connection or a new realization around this connection that kind of happened really quickly. So the Moon here can be about our fears, hidden truths, the fear of being seen, but it's also kind of like shining light on truths, or it's the truth, the hidden truth that's coming to light. So this person may have had like a recent like epiphany, aha moment around this communicative person, because we have communication here. Like just talking to you makes them feel like very much confident and power. There is an attraction here. We already had that with this bodacious bod, and there's a lot of hopefulness that this person feels towards you. With the Lovers, Gemini showing up, connecting energy. We have a 7 of Wands. Okay, a little bit of defensiveness. We got a Knight of Wands. There's a lot of passion in the Magician here. All right, bottom of the deck. We do have an 8 of Swords there. I feel like I had a flipper. Maybe I didn't. Okay. So there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of intensity. There's a lot of draw between the two of you. It does feel like there's like someone trying to resist it. It's like, no, I wasn't going to do this. I don't want to do this. I'm trying to manifest my own things. I'm trying to do my own things. But yet here I am being drawn to this person. And with this 8 of Swords between you guys, so there could be like some sort of limiting belief around how this is going to work out, how this is going to play out, those kinds of things. So with the Moon being here though, because we did talk about the Moon representing fears, this person could have fears around communication though. You know, this side, you're very open, honest, trustworthy. You tell it like it is. You say what you mean, and I feel like that's been, we do have self-care, self-worth. So this person has really worked on themselves and really speaks their truth regardless of the outcome. You know, so this person may have fears around speaking their truth. That's not going to be resonant for everyone, but I feel like for a lot of you guys, that is definitely there. But this person definitely feels like they can trust you, but they might not be too much looking in the future. So this person feels like, again, we have the here and now. So this may be a newer relationship, or this might be like a relationship where someone, you know, they want to have fun. They want to get together. We have the Knight of Wands. That's kind of, I don't want to say player energy, but it can be a little more non-committal. It really depends on what you're looking for or what you want from this person. Even though with the star here, I do feel like that's someone kind of thinking healing, thinking about the future, but there is a vibe with this person that they're like, okay, I'm not looking too far in the future, but I do like this now, and I do want to approach this now. I have some fears around speaking my truth. It's almost like a feeling of intimidation towards this person. It's like you like laid it out. You're like, this is what I want. This is what I need. This is what I expect. Either step into the plate or step out. Like, I don't care. Either way, like, I know that I'm bringing in the things that I want, and this person's like intrigued by you, but also a little scared by you, but they're very attracted to you. Again, that's might be where this defensiveness comes in, or this person might read it as defensiveness, but this person's like, no, I've been through it all. I'm standing my ground. I know what's up. But again, there is some limiting beliefs here around what is possible on both sides, but there is a lot of passion, a lot of drive here going on. For sure. All right, let's get some more. What's going on? So these are more feeling cards, these oracle cards. So let's see what's going on with them. Well, I threw half of them on the floor. We'll take the top one. So we have passion, insane chemistry, spark, having fun, equal interest, burning desire. No lacking of, you know, oomph here between the two of you. Let's see what's going on this side. So you definitely feel the passion, you feel the pull, you feel like a little bit moth to the flame. I try to say that together, kind of vibe. Addiction, codependent, obsessive restraint, possession, control, emotional block. So your person that you're dealing with could have some sort of addiction that kind of, maybe that's their limiting belief. Maybe that's what, maybe you know about that and you're like, well, how is this going to work? Maybe this person has some stuff they need to work through. The star can be about healing, you know, and this person, they may have recently told you, may have told you about this. And maybe that's where this is like, well, how is this going to work? You know, if you need to work on that first kind of vibe. Okay, let me get some more. This person does have fears though. And there's a shortage of, yeah, just wanting to have fun, but they could have a fear of getting deeper. So we have codependent, obsession, restraint, possession, control. So they could be a little afraid of relationships because they're afraid of being controlled. They're afraid of not being free. That's something to keep in mind depending on what you want from this connection. We have concealing, secrets, hiding. Look at you, pile 2, over here hiding some stuff. Even though you're truthful and honest, you may be keeping some stuff to yourself. We do have this 5 of Wands. You could be fighting with yourself to kind of try to stay mysterious. This person also could just find you mysterious and vice versa. You could also, as I'm pulling this is kind of how you feel towards them. You could feel like they're hiding something, that they're hiding secrets. They could be hiding this addiction. If they have some sort of addiction to like a substance or something. But we have beginnings, new direction, fresh start, chance. This person wants to have this either fresh start or new beginning with you. They do want to kind of take that leap of faith and see where it could go. But again, I think it's important if you're looking for someone who's really already knows that I'm not saying this can't turn into a long-term relationship, but this does seem like someone who's just trying to figure it out, but they're interested in this, you know, interested in this connection. They aren't too focused on where it's going, but they want to get it started and moving along. So just keep that in mind. You know, people can move into that, and but there may be some fears around it for this person. Okay, heart-shaped cookie, hunger for love, fulfillment, broken hearts, promises. I feel like all this self-care, this self-worth comes from a place of healing because you have been hurt, but you do long to have fulfillment. You long to have passion and a best friend. You long to have someone who see your worth. We have this mirror, like you see it, but you want someone to show up that way. You want someone to come in and be a foundation. You don't want to fight against this. You want someone who's been transformed because you put in the work. You want someone who can add value to your house with that, or to your house, value to your relationship, to you. I don't know why I said house. Maybe that was for somebody. That was interesting. But you ultimately want this, but you know, because your healing comes from a place of going through a lot of stuff. And I was going to say, I hope you guys give yourself credit, but I think especially with the self-worth and the self-care that you recognize everything you've been through. So rock on. If you're not quite there, keep trucking. I was going to say something personal, but I'll let that go about self-love. Anyways, but let's keep going. Let's see this person's feelings. Oh, and then we have found it. Look, both of you guys have freaking cookies. Like, I don't think there's any other cookies in this whole thing. Like, is there? Oh, there we got ice cream. Got some balloons. We got a vampire. Oh, we have cake. All right, sorry. Sidetracked. But okay, that's too cute. You guys both have this like cookies, be mine, heart-shaped cookie. This one says a new relationship that's going well. But then all these cards have a negative side. So there is lost love, romantic disappointment. So this person could be afraid of that too. They could be afraid of, you know, losing out. This person also with this, either they're afraid of someone controlling them, or they may have a slight possessiveness and controlling nature. Again, where that addiction comes from. And not all of them are going to have a substance abuse issue. I just want to put that out. I think that you would already kind of know or have your inklings towards that if it's that. But it really could just be this person, you know, could be a little possessive. But this does feel like it's going really well for them. They want this to, you know, take this to the next level. They want something to come from this. Okay. All right, so let's look at some hidden truths. So with these hidden truths, this would be something that you don't know. Pile one. So what are the hidden truths in this connection? Hidden truths. Dark night of the soul. So something you don't know is this person either is going through a dark night of the soul, or they have gone through this. They have worked on their healing. They are working on themselves. They do recognize their shortcomings. If not, they're being shown them currently. Guilt for past actions and behaviors. So they're either guilty if they did do anything to you, they feel guilty for it. You might not realize that. Or this person could just have some guilt in their life around old relationships. Maybe they're afraid of doing that again. This person does feel like they want to move past old energy of theirs, and they recognize where they never, you know, showed up in the past. And again, this person is more focused on here and now, moving forward. We have observing every action. So this person, the one thing you don't realize is they are keeping an eye on you. They're checking out what you're doing. Some of them could be up in your stories. So yeah. So the things you don't realize, they're going through it, but working through it. Dark Night of the Soul sucks, but it's so beneficial. They do have guilt around their past. Some of them may have had an addiction issue in the past that they're maybe afraid that would come up, or maybe even afraid to communicate that with you. But they have guilt associated with that. But then they are observing every action. So they're either observing yours, or they're being mindful of everything that they do. All right, let's move into what the future holds in this connection. So what does the future hold? Pile two, please. What does the future hold? Ooh, 5 of Cups. Okay. We have an 8 of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. That star on the bottom. Okay. So with this, if we're looking at what the future holds, starting off with the 5 Cups, that's regretful, sad energy, not good feelings. So there could be a bump in the road. I think it's worth working through with this 8 of Pentacles. If something goes awry, it does feel like it's worth still looking at it. Like, I kind of like that she's holding this candle and looking at the flame. And we kind of talked about that here, you know, like this flame that you have towards this person, and really, really seeing, you know, if it's worth the effort. You know, if something comes up and there's some sort of sadness that goes on, you know, really look at the situation. And this color of this, I know this is tiny. This is the Light Seers Tarot, the mini deck, and I love it though. But the color of this candle is green, which is the color of the heart chakra. So it's like really looking into your heart, see what sparks your heart and see if it's worth the effort. Because we do have still a lot of passion and a lot of love between the two of you. And it kind of goes back to that vibe where I was talking about someone wants not only the passionate connection, but they also want their best friend. It's like, I want it all. And then we have the star here again with this energy of hopefulness, of optimism, of things working out, of a wish coming true. I do think fulfillment can come from this, but there might be a hiccup, so keep that in mind. Maybe some of you guys, that's where you currently are, and you're kind of like really evaluating what you want to do, where you want to put your effort. Has this person put their effort in? Is it equal? Is it fair? That might be where that hidden truth is. If this kind of, if you're in a 5 of Cups energy, you know, that's focusing on what went wrong, not realizing there's still love right there waiting to be seen. But this is also energy of regret. So someone might regret what they did. This does feel kind of like a one-off, but you know, this could pertain to this person going through the dark night of the soul and feeling guilty about it. And that's not going to pertain to everybody, but if it fits for you, take it. These are general readings, so as we all say, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, so I am going to, if you're good with this reading, you know it's your person, awesome. If you need some extra confirmations, I'm going to pull some letters and attributes for you guys, for those who need it. So feel free to stick around if you want to just get some extra clarity if this is indeed your person. So with these, it can either be your initials, their initials, or something that is connection to either of you. So let's see. Pile 2s. Let me set the attention, sorry. For those who need extra confirmation, can we please give that to them? Those that need extra confirmation, can we please give them the clarity they're looking for if this is their person? Letters at the bottom. I might end up using my other letter bag eventually. I kind of have this all set up, but the letters are so hard to get to because they're so low. Okay. And I dropped one, but I see it. I dropped 2 letters, and they are an F and a U. So take that if it fits. All right, so we have an F, a U, a K, I, J, K, N, V, Y, B, T, L, E, gosh, there's a lot of letters, Q, J, L, W, X, M, F, and N. All right, then we have F-boy repellent. So it kind of feels like eat my shorts. Maybe you told this person off. Just go away. All right. We have another Y. We do have some little baby feet prints, so there could be some children in the connection for some of you. We have this compass. So there might be some distance for some of you as well, or someone might have a compass tattoo. All right, we have a 6 of Wands. So someone could be an influencer. Someone could be in a position of recognition, like kind of like a star on stage kind of vibe. We have Libra. We have scar. So someone could have a very distinctive scar. We have Italy connection. We have slow. Might be a slow burn. We have Aquarius popping up again. We have Libra, again, with this justice. So there could be some marriage or some legal matters here tied up, or someone working in the legal field. Could be a marriage, yeah, in here. We have the World. So again, long distance. There could be someone that travels a lot for work. And then we have the 2nd house, which is ruled by Taurus. All right, let me pull a couple more. Anyone else that needs confirmation that hasn't gotten it yet, that is in their pile, can we please provide that to them? Okay, we have optimistic and magnetic personality. So someone has a very magnetic personality. You would have heard this a lot, or it would be like yes. And then very optimistic. I don't know, I'm like seeing like little orphan Annie optimistic, like the sun will come out tomorrow. So someone may have, like, the reason I'm saying that, someone could also be an orphan or adopted or something like that. It's a hard knock life, guys, okay? I was in that play in high school, by the way. And then we have dark hair. I keep saying tall. It's been on the bottom of the deck, even though I've shuffled it a couple times. I keep saying it, so I'll give you guys tall as well. So there you go. There are your confirmations. This is your reading. Hopefully this helped. Don't forget to like, comment, share this with someone that you think would enjoy this. As always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me, and I look forward to seeing you all in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends. For pile 3, you picked this beautiful pyrite heart and the Star Tarot. We are going over you versus them. How are you feeling? How are they feeling? The connecting feelings. We'll look into hidden truths. We're going to look what is, where is this connection going, or what the future holds for this connection. And then for anyone who needs extra clarity on if this is their pile, at the end I will do some attributes where I'll pull some letters and different attributes about your person or this connection to help you know if you need that extra. Is this my pile? Kind of vibe here. So I'm going to start with some oracle cards. I'm going to pull those to get the energy check-in. So yeah, we're going to start with the energy check-in, kind of help you know if you're in the right spot. Well, again, you versus them. For some of you, you may need to flip-flop the piles. Maybe you end up feeling like you're more over here and they're more over here. Feel free to do that, but just for the sake of the reading, I'll be going you versus them. So, okay, let's see. All right, and I hope everybody's doing well. If you're new here, I hope you enjoy this reading. Thankful for you for spending your time with me. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. My faithful followers are amazing viewers, so you guys are the best. Don't forget to like, comment, even if it's just an emoji. Let me know that you're here. Over the years, I definitely recognize a lot of people's names and profile little pictures. Ooh. And almost done. Felt like I typically do this off screen, but I felt like doing it on screen today. So here we are. And energy check-in. Okay, you guys are getting 2. All right, so let's see. For you, we have Fiona and the Unicorn, a gifted sacred sight. So there might be something in this connection you feel like you can just see. Some of you guys may be gifted or clairvoyant. There could be connection to unicorns for some of you. I will dive into this more. I'm just going to kind of go through this. We have California raisins. Meet the raisins. I heard it through the grapevine. So there could be something like, there could be something that you heard about this person, or like, this reminds me of like, you know, kind of gossipy, like that telephone thing. You may have heard some recent secrets or something that was told to you about your person. That could either be a good thing or a bad thing. Depends on how it fits for you. There could be a California connection as well. We have inspired, music, art, creative. So there could be a musical connection here, an inspiration that you feel towards this person, this person feels towards you. And again, there could be like either a music or an artistic creative type connection. I feel like someone is a creative content maker, something like that. We have fate. This is a destined partnership, so there's definitely a feeling of destiny in this connection. I feel the need to point out number 29 could be important for some of you. And then we also do have the number 9, fear. So there is some fears going on currently. Even though this is a fated connection, there could be something that you're afraid of or afraid within this connection. Okay, for them, and I apologize, I'm getting over being sick, and right before I went to record this pile, I had a severe just sneezing attack, so hopefully I'll be able to get through this without any of that. So anyway, so we have Snow White and her animal friends. You inspire trust and confidence. So there could be an animal connection. Someone could have a lot of pets. But there's a level of trust and confidence here. For some of you, there may be like a fear of them messing up your trust or confidence, something around that could be relevant for some of you. But overall, this person feels like they can trust you and they have confidence in who you are. We have the butterfly ferrets. I am reborn. So there could be some transition going on with this person in this person's life or within this connection. I think of reborn, I think very Scorpio, like the death card, death and rebirth kind of vibe. The rise of the phoenix, that kind of thing. All right, then we have the Muppet babies, and it says, I kid you not. So there's something they're like, no, I'm serious. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. I kid you not. We have inner child, playful, reflecting, soul searching. So this person could have a childlike vibe. There could be children in this connection as well. There could be some childhood wounding that's being healed at this time as well. We have vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. So this person feels like they can be completely vulnerable with you. They may have recently been vulnerable, opened up some more about some things, or they feel like you're vulnerable with them. And then we have chemistry, which is funny because when all those cards fell out, I took this one, but this one fell out with the collection of the next cards and then it ends up over here. So there's definitely insane chemistry that this person feels towards you and for you, and then within this connection. All right, you guys won't notice, but I have to stop the screen. I have to blow my nose. So I'll be right back. Okay, so sorry about that. A little break. Hopefully it's cleared up. Anywho, I was cleaning and listening to binaural beats before I did this reading, and I had it on the healing kind of binaural beats. I don't know if anyone else does binaural beats, but and that may be relevant to this. I don't know, maybe someone in the connection does binaural beats. But I think because I was listening to the healing frequency brainwaves, I think it just kicked up everything that was been clogged in my head. So anywho, so I apologize for that. But yeah, so you, very creative, feeling inspired, feeling very connected to this person on a musical level. And I just realized between the California Raisins and this music, like there's double music kind of vibes here. So one of you guys possibly is a musician or something in that field, or there's just some big musical connection between the two of you. There's another message that is kind of coming up about this, that this person may have had a recent kind of change or cycle change around being able to be vulnerable and like show you their inner child, or even doing work on their inner child here as well. And maybe for some of you guys that's unbelievable. So it's like, I kid you not, I am working on myself. But ultimately they feel very like so much chemistry towards you, feels so much connection in this. But there is on one side, there is a fear around this. Maybe you've been hurt before, maybe you've seen this before. We do have the sacred site, like, and this girl doesn't look very happy. I mean, I guess in these, none of the girls look that happy in these cards. But it's like, yeah, this again. So there might be some sort of repeated cycle or repeated pattern in this connection as well in this pile. We have the numbers 9 and 5 over here, and number 28, just in case any of you guys, that means anything to any of you. All right, I'm going to move into the tarot. I'm going to pull the Star Tarot for this pile, a different tarot, and then I'll do connecting energies. Okay, so what's going on in this connection? Too many. Shuffle. I have massive hands, and this deck is almost a little too big for me, which is kind of crazy. I can palm a basketball almost, so. All right, I love this deck though. This deck was donated to the channel by Sarah C. Okay, we have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the Death card. So there's that Phoenix. So maybe it's on both sides of this. Maybe they see your transformation or you see their transformation. We have a 4 of Cups, okay. And then we have the Hierophant. So Taurus energy, Scorpio energy on this side. Pull a couple more. And I'm so sorry for my sniffles. All right, let's see, how's this person doing? We have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. We have the Ten of Cups. Ooh, we have a King of Swords and the Death card on the side as well. A lot of Scorpio energy, a lot of transformative energy. Let's see, connecting energies. Oh my goodness. I love this little deck, but it's not the easiest to shuffle. This is the Light Seers Tarot, and this is the mini version, which is my ultimate favorite. I have a lot of favorites, but this one's probably my tried and true favorite. But let's see, connecting energy. We have a Five of Cups, some sort of sadness. We have the Moon and the Seven of Swords. Interesting, okay. We have the Hierophant, so Taurus showing up again, both spots. Goodness. Two more again, and the Sun and the Empress. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. Okay, okay. So, pile 3. Your side. There's a feelings around someone feeling like they've given more than the other person, which made them feel a little left out, like I put more into this, you know, feeling like my cup hasn't been filled as I overflowed into you. Where's that energy back? The Death card clarified by the Hierophant, so there could have been some recent changes about like your next steps in life, or your next steps with this, or just some uncertainty around that, trying to figure out like, what do I do next? Where's the next way to go? We have like this little like labyrinth walking path here. It's like you're trying to figure out where you want to go. You might be seeking counsel, or you might have recently gone to a trusted person to kind of figure out what's going on. There also could be a sense of, you know, we did have that sacred site. Some of you may have recently gone through some sort of spiritual transformation yourself. Maybe you connected with someone that was meant to show you a new way of being. But there's this feeling like I gave so much to this, and I feel left out. Now on this side, this person, it does feel like they need to owe you an apology for, this feels like a lack of appreciation for the things that you did, the things that you cared about them, how you showed up. If they, again, weren't reciprocating that, there is an apology around that. There also is a sense of possibly a family connection. We did have kids pop up a couple times. That could be in here. The Knight of Swords clarified by the King of Swords and the Death card. There is this feeling that, again, this goes back into I owe you apology, I owe you a clarity, like something may have happened on their end as well that's kind of transformed them into having some new realizations or wanting to move forward with more clarity. Again, we had that like I am reborn card. So again, this feels like this person has had some transformation around how they're viewing things, how they view you, how they view life. And the Ten of Cups, you know, this can be a card of ultimate fulfillment, things of that nature. But honestly, just being super honest about this person, I'll pull more oracle cards to get each side's like more in-depth feelings, because I'm not getting too many other than feeling a little left out. This does feel like someone, even though the Ten of Cups is here, and I know that's a really positive card, but this feeling of this person is more of in this mode of realizing that they've messed up in certain ways, but not necessarily like, other than wanting to talk that out. And maybe they're unsure of where they fit in with you anymore. And there could have been some lies here, because we'll discuss this connecting energy. It's very interesting, especially right up in here. So, and that might be what this apology is about. But this person feels like they realize that they may need to work on themselves a little bit more, to be a little more trustworthy, to be more open and honest, to be the type of person that you would deserve if you choose them. But I'm not getting, and I hate saying this, I'm not getting the warm and fuzzies over here towards this person. Not saying that it's not possible for some of you, so take it or leave it, but it's like this is like someone who's realized they kind of messed up and they want to maybe own up to that, but not getting the vibes from this and their energy that they necessarily want to fix it per se, other than like clear the air because they respect you enough to do that. Okay. So the connecting energies, we do have remorse and regret. So there is like, I'm sorry, I feel bad. I might have concealed some information. I might have allowed my fears to hold me back from being open and honest. You know, we did have that heard it through the grapevine. So you may have heard something about something they did, something of that nature that really like, maybe you guys fell apart or are falling apart, or there's been some sort of rift, or you're feeling the need to watch this because of something you heard about this person. They were trying to conceal some stuff, but they do feel regretful about not being more open and honest. And I don't even know if for all of you guys it was really that big of a deal, but it still ended up causing all this to kind of to go the way that it did. Underneath all this though, there's still like this level of like respect for each other, attraction toward each other, happiness with each other. It's like timing for this connection. It feels like it should be more centered around having fun, being youthful, being playful. I mean, I know the Hierophant's here. Sometimes that can represent marriage. So that might be, there's some of you guys could be in a marriage with this person, or one of you guys, something like that. And we do have the Empress. And in this card, she happens to be pregnant. Again, we have this vibe of kids. So that could be a connecting thing. But overall, what I'm getting is not necessarily a marriage or anything like that. It's about like being more playful. Like this connection has a chance to get off the ground if it's taken a little more lightly, maybe not super serious right off the bat, that kind of thing. Like if you're wanting this to go somewhere, or you're wanting it, there may be a need to just tame some stuff down and just be more playful and lighthearted about this. And that's kind of the intuitive message I'm getting with all this energy right here. Okay, let me see if I'm missing anything. I think I'm going to pull some more oracle cards just to get a deeper look. So can we get some more deeper looks into feelings? Their feeling. Your feeling, I should say, sorry. Independence, freedom, self-reliance, lack of courage to make a decision. Versus them. Engagement, wow. Relationships, sexual needs, loneliness, and craving deep connections. Okay. So one side, it's like one person is like, no, enough is enough. I've heard it. I kind of want to do my own thing. And this person is feeling, you know, we do have engagement, but it doesn't say, I mean, it says relationships, but it also says sexual needs. So this doesn't necessarily, just honestly, again, this feels like someone that wants to engage with you and have some fun times, but it could be coming from a place of loneliness. All right. Goodness, I might have to stop this again. Goodness. All right, hold on. Hammer, sabotage and rebuild, persistence, working on repairing. And the dragonfly. I'm going to pause you guys one more time. I apologize. Okay, so sabotage and rebuild. So there feels like on this side, it's a feeling of, I want to be independent. I want to work through this. If I were to get back into this, I know that I would need to rebuild and repair. This person would really need to step up and put the work in. On this side, there's a feeling of like still that like lightheartedness, like things coming to, it's just finding out and change. There's a need for change. This person recognizes that they do need to be more open, be more vulnerable. Maybe that's why this disbelief, because this person lied to you, is here, you know, with that I kid you not card earlier. But I keep getting this vibe. It's like, if we do this again, and this almost feels like a little bit of guidance. If we do this again, we need to be a little more lighthearted. I will be serious with you, you know, but I do need to take it more lighthearted if you choose to do that. All right, let's see. Mirror, reflection, shared feelings for you. So you guys are having mirroring feelings. So just know that what you're feeling, they're feeling as well. And then we have lust. So this person is definitely physically attracted to you. There's no shortage of that. They do like have a torch that burns for you, so to speak. But again, you know, this person is feeling like a little non-committal. I know we have the engagement here, but that's just how their energy is showing up. But again, not that it couldn't go somewhere, but I feel like if you're watching this about your person, it's some things you need to realize. If you want to approach this, maybe approach this lightly. Those kinds of things. All right, I want to look at the hidden truths. So the hidden truths, these would be things that you don't realize, that you're unaware of. So let's see, what are some hidden truths in this connection? With my sniffles, geez Louise. Soul mirroring, wow, exposing, revealing all. You guys did have like this transformational soul mirror. So maybe if you've been doing some deep healing, repairing, those kinds of things, maybe fixing things that made you feel left out or neglected, this person's doing that as well. That's something you don't realize. Again, like where we started off in the beginning, it's like, yeah, right, sure, they're working on themselves, but that's the thing you don't realize about this person. Deep spiritual awakening underway. Wow, okay. Interesting. So yeah, you don't realize that this person is going through this change. They've had some sort of either possibly ego death, transformation around the way they're thinking. Again, we had that reborn card. We had the death card here. Let's see, what else do you not realize about this connection? What is the hidden truth? Powerless, and the power struggle is real. So it's like this person has no choice but to change. That's something you might not realize, is like the change is coming regardless if you believe it or not. And then we have fears and anxieties. So this person does have a lot of fears and anxieties. That might have been what kept them back from being open and honest with you about whatever that was. Again, this is a general reading, so it's going to look a little differently for all of you. But those are your hidden truths. So there's soul mirroring going on. There's a spiritual awakening. This person is powerless to this. Like, it's going to happen regardless. It feels very divinely guided. And they are working through a lot of fears and anxieties that could be about, you know, committing, things of that nature, you know, really being open and honest and vulnerable in relationships. All right, let's look at what the future holds, like what's kind of next for this connection. And then I will pull, for those who need extra confirmation, if this is their pile, I'll pull letters and attributes. So let's see. Hopefully I can get through this without needing to stop it anymore. All right, what is the future for this connection? All right, we have the Four of Cups and the Nine of Cups. This is a missed opportunity. You already felt this way. And with this Nine of Cups, it could be like, it's honestly like rejection is God's protection kind of vibe. Because a missed opportunity can be in the greatest thing of your life. But let's pull some more so I can get a better idea of what's going on. Oh, I'm holding my deck upside down. All right. I was like, why? I'm not doing reversals. Why are these coming up like that? Queen of Cups and the Worlds and a Page of Swords. Overall energy is Four of Swords. All right, guys. I don't think that this connection, even though there's change and stuff, I don't know if it's going to be going. Like, if you want this to come together, this person to really step up to the plate, I don't know if they're going to get there. That's just not how this energy is reading. This future feels more about like you realizing that this, again, this rejection is like God's protection, and it's going to end up leading you exactly to where your heart wants to go. Like, you're completing a cycle. You've learned new things. You're graduating from this level. If this has been a repeated cycle, either with this person or in this kind of thing where this isn't the first time that you've been through this type of relationship, it feels like you're completing out this cycle and you're moving on your journey with more knowledge here with this Page of Swords. And right now there's really not much you need to do. We have a Four of Swords, so that's a card of inaction. With that being the future, also kind of overall energy of this connection, it just makes me feel like it's this has been about healing. This has been about growth, possibly for both of you guys. Maybe you guys were meant to trigger each other. That doesn't mean for some of you guys, you know, once you guys get through this next phase that you guys couldn't come back around. Like if you really believe that this is your person, you're meant to be together, all those things, honor that, still follow your own light, do what you need to do, follow where your heart's taking you. You can hold space for them, but let them meet you down the road. You know, you will never regret following your light and letting someone catch up to you. I promise. You know, but this really feels like more about your journey, at least at this time, to go where you need to go for you. So there is that. And let me get you your attributes. So if you know this is your person, awesome, and you don't feel like you need any of these, then that's fine. Thank you for being here. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I know probably this isn't what some of you guys wanted to hear. Please don't shoot the messenger. That's all I have to say. But I get it. I can tell when someone gets triggered in comment section. It's all good. All right, let's see. You guys don't have to be so mean about it, but anyways, let's see. So, all right, the intention set here. For those that are still around that need extra confirmation, if this is their pile, please allow us to pull confirmations to let those know who need it that this is their pile and their person. Okay. We got a lot of tarot cards in that. And let me get some letters. Oh my goodness, I can't get to the letters. They're at the bottom. Okay. So we got all that. Let me pull a couple more of these. Confirmations for those who need it. Confirmations for those who need it. Confirmations for those who need it. One more. Okay. Let's see what we have. All right. So I'm going to try to get through the letters first. So we have a V, an R, B, J, A, I, E, another V, so double letters, another A, C, J, so double J's. We have a G, O, V, H, P, D, D, B. We have some triple letters in there. We have learning, so there could be someone in school, something like that. We have a tennis racket, so there could be a tennis sports connection here. I don't know, I'm hearing like this old quote, it's like love means nothing to a tennis player. I don't know. We have Virgo. We have near water, so someone may live near water. So with these confirmations, it could be your initials as well. You could have attributes here as well. All right, we have a Three of Cups, so some of you guys, there could be a third party connection, or you guys started off as friends or know this person through a friend. We have the Hierophant, so Taurus showing up again. We have Libra. We have the Lovers, so Gemini, so soul level connections. We have Britain, so there could be a British connection here. We also have Russia. Maybe there's an Eastern Asian or Eastern Europe vibe. We have twin flame, so some of you guys could be on the twin flame journey. We have friends. So again, I was talking about some of you guys could have started off with friends or have mutual friends. We have Capricorn. We have a tattoo, so there could be a tattoo connection. We have short, so someone could be significantly short of stature. We have dark eyes, free spirits, and the life of the party. So I'll go over the letters one more time. So we have V, V, J, J, B, R, A, I, E, H, P, V, D, B, D, G, E, C, and O. I do want to say, like, I'm noticing there's a PhD, so someone could have their doctorate here as well. We did have that learning, so someone could be higher learning, you know, getting their doctorate in something as well. There's a lot of words in here, so But anyway, so there you guys go. If you needed those extra confirmations, thank you guys again so much for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this gave you some clarity that you were looking for in this connection. After readings, I do tend to do a after reading chat as a cleanup. If you want to stick around for that, feel free. I might pause the screen first and blow my nose. And again, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, even if it's just an emoji, or share this video with someone you think would enjoy it. Thank you so much, guys. Bye. Okay, friends, for those sticking around for the after reading cleanup, this is a really fun reading. I think it's been a really long time since I've done a you and me. This was a viewer requested reading. And I actually had a lot of fun with this, except for the fact that, like, in this last pile, my whole face started imploding. This reading has taken me a couple days to do. So I was finishing up this last pile this morning, and I was listening to some binaural beats for healing, because I'm trying to work past getting sick. So I was listening to a healing frequency on binaural beats. Hopefully you guys, if you guys don't know what binaural beats is, you listen to it with headphones, and it's different frequency tones, and one plays a certain tone in one ear and one plays a tone in the other ear, and the difference between it makes the hertz and the healing, or whatever version. So I have all kinds, but because I was recently sick and trying to get over that, I was listening to a healing frequency, and I don't know if it just like dislodged all the gunk up in my sinuses that I've kind of been fighting off for this past week. My oh so lovely boyfriend, I got to go see him last weekend, and he had just gotten over being sick, but I guess he still had some remnants of it, and naturally I caught it. But since we live 500 miles apart from each other, you know, it's not like we can be like, oh, I'm not going to see you today because I'm feeling under the weather. It's just like, oh, well, I'm just going to boost up my vitamin C and hope I don't get sick. He got really sick. I did not get that sick. I wasn't great, but I definitely listened to my body. I took some time off. I didn't really put readings out this week because I was just trying to allow my body to rest and stuff and not push it so I wouldn't get full-blown sick, because he was really, really sick. And one of his family members got it too, and they were really, really sick, and I just didn't want to get really, really sick for obvious reasons. So again, I've been under the weather, but I didn't get it the way he got it. Like, he got like flu level sick. So anyways, so I was using some binaural beats, and my head exploded on this last pile, so I had to stop it like 2 or 3 times. I had to pause it so I could blow my nose. But I'm all like sniffly, and I hate that. Like, maybe it's my own, like, I don't know. It's one of my least favorite noises when someone's like, it drives me like a little bonkers. And here I am on freaking YouTube being that person, like, but I had to get this done, so I had no choice. So I was the snotty, gross person. I always feel like, I don't know if anyone else likes or liked Garbage Pail Kids when they were a kid. Whenever I get sick like this, because I do have allergy issues, which I'm still trying to cure my body of. I have seasonal, or not seasonal, I have environmental allergies. Like, I'm allergic to Florida, and this is where I live. So I'm just kidding, I'm allergic to outside. And I don't even know where I was going with this. So I get it a lot, but goodness, I don't know where I was. Now I've lost my train of thought. I'm sure you guys remember because you've been here the whole time. But what am I trying to say? All right, I'm about to sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. So I'm used to sinus gross stuff, but I hate being, oh, Garbage Pail Kids. That's what I was talking about. So there was one when I was a kid, it was called like Snotty Susie or something, or maybe maybe it was called something else, but that's how I remember it in my head, is Snotty Susie, and she had like snot all over. That's what I always feel like when I have my allergy stuff. I'm always like, I'm Snotty Susie. So hopefully that makes somebody laugh. I don't know. I'm gross. I'm yucky, guys. All right. Sorry to pull away from it. I have all these charms over here on my desk because I don't like to put them back in. I like to try to have different ones for each pile. There's enough letters and stuff so they'll repeat if they need to for these confirmations, but I don't like to. There goes some letters on my floor. My daughter always comes in. She's like, Mommy, there's letters. So she always has to pick them up for me. These are little small ones and they roll away. All right, I have to blow my nose. I apologize. So I've now learned that I'm not going to do a healing binaural beat before a reading. Noted. I did it yesterday and I didn't have an issue, but today my head is just, I feel like I have a faucet face. It's so gross. And I still have like 3 personal readings to get done and to record my another reading that to come out this weekend that I won't have time because I have my kids and we have to go to a birthday party and stuff. So I'm hoping it kind of passes soon because I don't got time for this, guys. I don't have time to be gross and snotty and yucky. No one needs that. It's icky yuck. And I'm sure you guys are probably like, it's okay, you're fine, I hope you feel better. So thank you for all that. I'm just silly and I have to make fun of everything. So, all right, what else do we need to clean up from this reading? The Dream Keepers Tarot. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I really had fun with it. I had a lot of fun. I might start doing this on a monthly basis. I think I like this one. Because again, I do it like maybe like once or twice a year. And I really enjoyed it, so I want to do it some more. Look how pretty this box is. Sarah C, if you're listening, I don't remember if you stay in for this. Thank you so much for this deck. It's so pretty. It's just it's an experience. Like this whole book, like this is a beautiful deck. So sometimes when I get like decks like this that has like this big book, I will just take it and put them above my bed and kind of just glance through there. Obviously, I classically know what they all mean, but every artist has and every deck creator has a different interpretation, a little bit different of what the card means, all this stuff. And this one tells you like astrologically, the degrees, all this stuff, like stuff that I can't, if I try to fit any more stuff into my head with tarot, I'm going to break. But it's super, super beautiful deck. If you are kind of looking into like getting tarot for yourself or reading for yourself, like, oh, there's little Sarah's little thank you note. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful book and so much beautiful information. And, you know, going through like the major arcana, the symbolism, like it's a really nice deck. It's very beautiful. And I mean, I love all my decks, obviously. The Lightseer is my favorite. I have 2. But this is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. So thank you, Sarah, so much for that. All right, the other side of how they felt, this is a independent deck I got off of Etsy a long time ago. It's called The Honest Truth Tarot by Cherub something or another, I forget. But if you look up on, I think she has version 2. If you just put in on Etsy, The Honest Truth Tarot, you should be able to find it. But it's a cool deck. I use it a lot in personal readings. So anyways, okay, I'm going to end this here because I need to go blow my nose again, and I'm gross. So I love you guys. I hope you're all as well, and bye.